And in your English class, as you all know that we are doing very interesting topic, that is the tense. Again, I will repeat once again, beta, what is the tense? Tense means time. And to show the tense in a sentence, we use forms of verb. Okay. Afterwards, we did the introduction of the tenses. There are three main tenses: present, past, and future. After the present, past, and future, beta, each tense is divided into four different parts. Okay, and in this class we will discuss about the three main parts, means three parts of each tense. Okay, so here we go, children. First of all, we talk about present tense. Okay, see here, present. Afterwards, what was there? Past, and after that, future. So these are the main tenses that we did yesterday also. Afterwards, each tense is having four different parts. Okay, so first part is simple present tense. That is simple present tense, and then simple past tense, and after simple past tense there is simple future tense. Okay, so here we go, children. Simple present tense. What is a simple present tense, beta? Simple present tense means that is related with the present. First of all, present means that is related with our present. But again, I told you that there are four different parts of each tense. So simple present tense means that happens in daily routine. That happens in daily routine that we do every day. For example, I go to school, I take bath every day, I respect everyone. Okay, my mother cooks food. These are the examples of simple present tense. Whatever you are doing every day, whatever is related with our daily routine, that is a simple present tense. Okay, the sun rises in the east. This is also example of simple present tense. And if there is any that historical truth, fact is there, the earth revolves around the sun. These are the examples of simple present tense, because these all things also happen in daily routine, and these are the that happen. These all things happen every day. Okay, and that this is a fact also, universal truth also. So here we go, children. See, first of all, you should know the structure, that how you have to make a sentence with the help of simple. If you know that this is simple present tense, yes, means I go to school. Every day you are going to school. I go for morning work. But we should know the pattern. We should know the structure, that how we have to make a sentence. So here we go, children. In simple present tense, how you will make the sentence? Subject plus first form of verb. No use of was and were. Okay? Subject plus first form of verb, and afterwards object. And if there is third person singular, you know three persons, third person singular, then you have to use s or es along with the first form. Means three persons are there. First person is the speaker, second person is the listener, and third person about whom we are talking. For example, my mother, my father, my uncle, the cat, the dog, the animal, whatever. Okay, the teacher. So these are the examples of third person singular. Third person singular. And in this simple present tense, we have to use s or es along with the third person singular. Okay, for example, you have to say that I go for the morning. You will not write that I goes for the morning walk. No, I go for the walk. I go for the walk. Means you have to use only and only subject and first form. Okay, I cook food. I cook food. See, because I is the first person, they cook food. Okay, but if you have to write the sentence that my sister, sister. I'm talking about my sister means she is the third person. Now say what she is, singular or plural? Singular. So my sister cooks. My sister cooks, because with the third person singular we will use s or es along with the first form of verb. My sister cooks food. So we have to pay attention towards the form of verb. Only by changing the form of verb a tense is changed. Okay. So this is about simple present tense. Many more examples we will do, and I will provide you worksheets also. I hope you all will try to solve them beta. Okay. So this is about simple present tense that happens in our daily routine, that is related with the present. Okay. So just try to memorize this structure also, subject plus first form of verb, and if there is third person singular then we have to use s or es along with the form of verb. Okay, after doing simple present tense, simple past tense. Okay, simple past. Past means what happened in the past, what happened earlier. Okay, so here simple past means what we did yesterday. Okay, I saw you in the markets. So that is example. See here, first of all beta, we will write the pattern structure, subject plus second form. Okay, and after that object if any there is. Okay, so how I will make the sentence? My sister, I will go for the same example. My sister cooks food. But in past, how I will write here? My sister cooked food. My sister cooked food. Don't worry students. Person doesn't matter here in the simple past tense. Whether there is singular or plural, first person, second person or third person. We have to use only and only second form of verb. I think in previous chapters also you have done beta. So again it is just like revision, you can say that, so that you can revise, because these sentences are very useful, because in all the classes in your whole life we need these. Okay. So my sister cooked food. So here we have used the second form, and see now here it was simple present and now it is simple past. By changing the form of verb we can show the tense. We can tell the time of an action in a sentence. Okay. Clear? Now we do the next one, that is future. Future means what we'll do after some time. So here I will take the same example. First write the structure beta. Subject plus will or shall. Will or shall we are using here. With I and we use shall. Okay, and afterwards first form of verb and then object. Okay, so how you will write the sentence? My sister. Okay, after person doesn't matter here, but we have to remember that with I and we you will use shall, and will is also correct. That is also not wrong, but if we talk about proper grammatical rule, then with I and we should use shall. Okay. So my sister will, then first form of verb beta, cook, and then food. Okay. So like this we can make different sentences by changing the form of verb. In simple present, that happens every day, we use first form, and with the third person singular, s or es along with the verb form we will use. In simple past only and only second form, and subject and object will be same only. Okay, it's not that Sunita will be Ramesh. No, Sunita will be Sunita only. Okay, and book will be book. So means we have to change the form of verb only. So the next simple future, my sister will cook, means this we will change only and only. So it means my smart students have observed that only and only we are changing the form of verb in a sentence to show the different tenses. This is the first kind, that is simple present, simple past and simple future. This we did today. Okay, so tomorrow we will do rest of the tenses. Thank you children. Bye bye.